Heavyweight Championship titles. And, well, David Starr, unable to make his commitments this evening, is being replaced or filled in for by one Mr. Joe Stockade. That's right, the Devil's favorite outlaw. But right now we're looking at the challengers, LuFisto and Jordynne Grace, Team PAWG. And do not for 1 second let the fact that these two ladies are female competitors fool you. They can throw hands with the best of them. They can absolutely mix it up inside that squared circle with the best male competitors in the world, and that includes the champions here tonight. The fans most certainly recognize that sound. The Superman tones belonging to one Mr. Man of Steel, Mike Verna. And the Verna chants already echoing throughout the arena as Mike Verna gets set to make his entrance here tonight. And there he is, carrying both Tier 1 Wrestling Tag Team titles. And as I said just a moment ago, ladies and gentlemen, with David Starr unable to compete tonight, we will see Stockade fill in on his behalf.
Yeah, baby.
You have to wonder, though, if Team PAWG are able to dethrone Mike Verna, what kind of heat is that going to establish between David Starr and Stockade? Stockade losing Starr's championship? That's not good for anyone. And now Mike Verna back in the entryway right there, standing amidst the Tier 1 faithful as Jordynne Grace and LuFisto sit back patiently in the ring. They know that they can wait all night. They are not going to exert their energy on chasing down Mike Verna before the bell rings. It doesn't make any sense, especially when they're vying for championship gold, and they're vying for championship gold in a history-making manner the way they are tonight. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. A deathmatch daredevil, a combat zone combatant. The only thing on this man's mind tonight, well, it's that tag team championship that he's now holding in his hand. It's Stockade, the Devil's outlaw, the Devil's favorite outlaw by my recollection, walking down the aisle, heading into battle against two of the baddest women you are likely to find in the professional wrestling industry. We talk about the deathmatch proficiency of one Stockade, but what about LuFisto? And right there you see it. Right there you see it. These two are no strangers to each other. LuFisto, the queen of the deathmatch. Jordynne Grace, no stranger to Tier 1 fans, a former #1 contender to the Tier 1 Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Been around the world and then back again, has won Jordynne Grace and LuFisto, as referee Steve holds the championship titles above his head. You know, I said a moment ago, what happens as we ring for the bell right here? You know, what happens if Stockade loses the titles on behalf of David Starr? But well, hold on, we're going to start off with a little bit of a push-up contest with Jordynne Grace initiating it, and I don't know if Jordynne, as jacked as she is, really wants to go toe-to-toe with the Man of Steel. That's Superman right there, and you're tugging on his cape, Jordynne. That's 13, 14, come on guys, that's already 15 more than I can do. Really just showing up the rest of us right now are Mike Verna and Jordynne Grace, and I'm not sure if Mike Verna relented right there, if we're going to go ahead and give it to Jordynne Grace, but a handshake. And now Mike Verna looks like he's calling for a... Mike Verna's calling for a test of strength, but Jordynne's saying that's the stupidest thing you can do, Mike Verna. I don't know. I wouldn't be willing to take that bet, but we're going to see right here how these two do against each other. Oh, my. And now Jordynne Grace jockeying for leverage, perhaps getting the best of one Mr. Mike Verna right now, and up on the shoulders goes Mike Verna into the Samoan drop position, but goes down. Verna now has her up, and Verna could turn this into something, but instead he's going to go ahead and deadlift Jordynne Grace for the enjoyment of the Brooklyn crowd, and uh-oh. Well, how do you, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit out on those calls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to let referee Steve call the action on what happens there. And now the headlock by Jordynne off the ropes. Jordynne tries with a shoulder, attempts again off the third rope. Is it going to? No way. How about the fourth rope? Is it going to work? No, and there goes Jordynne. Smacked the back of her head against the canvas did Jordynne Grace in a bad way right now as Stockade and LuFisto look on, and Mike Verna attempting a little bit of chivalry right there, but Jordynne Grace wanted no part of it. Jordynne Grace, and look at that. We just saw the Lucha Libre Championship defended, and we're seeing a little bit of that Mexican wrestling action right now. Jordynne Grace once again with a small package, no avail, just a 2 count. The Tier 1 Wrestling World Tag Team Championship on the line right now. Mike Verna with Stockade subbing for Star against Team PAWG, Jordynne Grace, and LuFisto, and here comes Stockade. I don't know if Jordynne Grace meant to shove Mike Verna into a tagging scenario right there, but she's going to go ahead and follow up with a slap. Oh my God. I've said this before, but Jordynne Grace was quite literally on spaghetti legs right there as LuFisto comes in and hits Stockade with a belly-to-back suplex. LuFisto goes for the crossbody onto Stockade right there, but LuFisto with the low blow to Stockade, but I don't think referee Steve's going to do anything about it right now as LuFisto continues to hammer away on her deathmatch counterpart, the Devil's Outlaw, and continuing to strike with those vicious kicks, and now a series of blows from every angle. An absolute wild woman. LuFisto with a striking kick to the face of Stockade right there, making a tag to Jordynne Grace, and here comes Grace. Has Stockade in the camel clutch, does LuFisto, and the drop kick from Grace right to the face. And now hitting Stockade with a senton right in the middle of the ring. But Jordynne Grace, the ring general that she is, knows better than to go for the tag when Mike Verna is at his best on the apron. Knows she's not going to win the championship that way, but continues to fire away. The open palm strike. Now LuFisto, there you go. Ring awareness on display by LuFisto, getting rid of Mike Verna, and now this might be the opening that Team PAWG needs to secure those straps currently held by Verna and Star. And LuFisto wrapping her leg around the neck of Stockade on the rope right there, and another vicious kick. Stockade has been kicked in the head so many times during this match. I'm surprised he can even summon the wherewithal to keep standing, as now Jordynne Grace is back in the ring. Team PAWG utilizing the quick tags, the cliched quick tags that you hear about so often, but it is important. You see how fresh both members of Team PAWG remain as they continue to tag each other in and out of the ring. And now LuFisto. Uh-oh. Stockade They might be going chop for chop at Stockade. He felt something inside, and he's back. The electricity is flowing inside Stockade. Uh-oh. Well, what's Jordynne Grace doing? Jordynne Grace just asked a fan for... Wait, what the heck is Mike Verna doing? Both Jordynne Grace and Stockade... Well, wait, they're not hitting each other with the chairs. What are they... Well, what are we... Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen anything like this before? Stockade and LuFisto, the queen of the death match and the devil's outlaw, going shot for shot from a seated position in the center of the ring on steel chairs as Mike Verna stood behind Stockade and Jordynne Grace stood behind LuFisto. This melee breaking down into an all-out brawl right now as everyone's down. This is absolutely chaotic. Tier 1 Wrestling, bringing you the best professional wrestling in New York City. This is the Tier 1 Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Mike Verna missing with the clothesline right there. Jordynne Grace missing. Went for the kick. Both combatants going for kicks, and now Jordynne Grace. This is just a series of reversals right here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even keep track. Jordynne Grace off the ropes. Mike Verna rolled up right there, but missed it. And now, around back. Belly-to-back suplex by Mike Verna, but Jordynne Grace maintains her composure, and now they're both... Well, if Mike Verna is Superman, Jordynne Grace is most certainly Wonder Woman, as these two titans are clashing, and now their respective partners. Everyone is in the ring once again. Referee Steve unable to maintain any kind of semblance of order, and now the roll-up right there by Jordynne Grace, unable, and then the jumping stunner right there from Jordynne Grace. 1, 2, new chin, no! Stockade breaking up the pin right there. Stockade. Had Jordynne Grace with a chancery, not sure what he was going to go for right there, but Jordynne Grace onto Stockade in the corner with a knee, and now LuFisto following up with a cannonball. Dropping the elbow does Jordynne Grace, and now a rear view from LuFisto. And this is no good for the tag team champion, Mike Verna, and his tag team partner, Stockade, as Team PAWG are in firm control right now off the ropes. But wait, turn that around, 2 and 3! Mike Verna gets the pin. Team PAWG had Mike Verna right where they wanted him, but Stockade was in the right place at the right time. Knocked LuFisto off her game. Mike Verna rolled up Jordynne Grace. Mike Verna is still the Tier 1 Wrestling World Tag Team Champion.